Yo, what's going on, Power Family? You know what today is. You know what time it is, man. Y'all ready? You ready? They say this is a big rich town. Yeah, I just come from the poet's part. Legal or illegal, baby, I gotta make it. This is where it goes down. Woo! Yo, how y'all feeling out here, man? Good, good. Welcome. Please come. Yo, first I want to say love to y'all that come drop in to check out this Power Recap, man. This is the Power Family section of the channel. You know what I'm saying? We holding it down. Salute to y'all, man. If y'all love it, share it with the other Power people. Tell them to come join the conversation. All right. But yo, let's get right into episode 3, Power Book 2, Ghost. All right, man. It's time for episode 3. I first want to say, hey, I have to give props when props are due. There was how many? 0 images of turtlenecks on Tariq. He fucking deaded the turtlenecks. I couldn't be happier. I was watching, I was waiting, I was praying, and lo and behold, no turtlenecks. So we kick this off right. Let's go through. This one seemed like a fast episode, or was it just me? Like the last one seemed long. This one was like super quick, but I guess there was so much going on. Who should we kick it off with? Let's start small, go big. All right, that sounds good to you. All right, what's up with the professor getting groupie ass from a book? Yo, am I in the wrong profession? Like, I'm not ever being attacked over doing YouTube videos like that professor was from, like, yo, writing books really get it busting. Like, let me know something. I got a few ideas. I can write a novel if they coming with bad black women like that. Shit. But did y'all see it? Did y'all find any weirdness in the fact that he decided to smash in his office knowing, you think he knew that, like, there's a chance that Shorty has an office right next to him. I don't understand that. I find that disrespectful. Like, you just set yourself up. Like, you ain't never that horny. But anyway, but didn't she seem like a younger version of the one that he broke up with, the other professor chick, right? Didn't she seem like the younger, the same hairstyle, all that, just a younger version? That's what I don't know. He's got a type, is what I'm saying. But so the only time we see the professor lady, God, I don't know her name, and y'all never tell me her name. Y'all get in my comments. Y'all know I don't know names, and yet and still, please. So professor lady, she's only seen in this one. She's been heavy in the first 2 episodes. So the fact that she just took this little, I don't know, this little cameo, and the way she held it down when she heard the smashing, I was like, oh, that's interesting. Like, there was no emotion on her face. She was just like, oh, let me pack this shit up. Okay. Oh, she was like, what? Table. I remember that table. Oh, yeah, I'll do that when he do that. Oh, he must be doing that move. Okay, I'm out of here. And then folded up her shit and took off and didn't make a peep. Do we think that she has grown and she's completely done with him? I'm going to say hell no. All right, she's a love and sex addict. That probably turned her on. I don't know. But she's definitely coming back, I believe. Like, I don't know if this is going to affect the work. This got to affect the workplace. It's got to. But I don't know how it's going to tie into Tariq. Either way, these two, him smashing the graduate student in the other room, her hearing it, somehow she's saving up whatever she's got, and it's gonna blow up, and it's gonna hurt Tariq in the grand scheme of things. That's how I see it. And Tariq in school, let's see. Oh, the basketball player, right? He had a little heavier. He had a little few more scenes in this one, I guess. His storyline is a little trying to do something, but he's boring. You know, he wasn't even witty at the press conference. It wasn't no boom moment. You had Mary over there clapping like, that's right. That's right. You know it. You gonna be out there. Like, I was like, I don't think he said anything that deserved that type of, I don't know. That was kind of That was a little extra. But yeah, he's definitely a load on Tariq. We just seeing how big a problem he is. I mean, he could be the solution too, and Tariq's only dealing with it because he's trying to get close to Mary. Um, and so he's pretty much he's just gotta be cool with Buddy. I don't think he likes him too much, but yeah. So what we had that one. Let's get into Tasha. Tasha had yet another. That woman, I just don't know. I don't know. I thought it was genius though. Method Man is really impressing me by being a lawyer. Like he's really pulling this off. Like he's very believable, and the tactics he's using, I like. Cause you know how some people you try to tell them like, yo, you're gonna get killed on the stand. I'm not gonna put, or I'm trying to tell you something, but you know that they gotta touch the fire to learn. Like you could tell a motherfucker all day, like, yo, that stove is hot. All right, you see that? That's gonna hurt you. Do not touch it. Some people gotta touch it just to be like, hmm. And Tasha is a stove touching motherfucker. Like she just has to know by doing it. She cannot be told like this. I'm by conversing with you. I'm a high price. Clearly I've been here before, but you know more than me. So he's like, fuck it, I'll show you, right? So they do the mock trial, and it goes exactly as planned. Part one, I'm going to appeal to the mothers and the ladies in there. They're gonna feel me on this. You know what I'm saying? Like she's dropping a Janae Aiko album or something. They gonna feel me on this. She did that. Okay, crushed it. It's cool when your lawyers ask you questions. Who didn't expect her to like ace that part when somebody's on your side asking you questions? Like that's kind of the 2 point. That's an easy free throw shot. But then it got better when they brought Tamika in, right? Her name's Tamika, right? The other lawyer that she fired, right? Am I right with that name? Okay, fuck it. You'll let me know. But the other black lawyer chick that came in grilled the fuck out of her. And what did Tasha do? Fall apart. This was the face. And isn't it true that you so you were so in love? You mean to tell us that Ghost is like did this out of jealousy? This is what you want the court to believe? She's like, hey, what about when that Tamika chick hit her with the she was Angela's. Oh, that shit. That touched Tasha's soul. Like at that point, he belonged to Angela. They was still rocking hard. I was like, damn, from the grave, the two of them got her ass. From the beyond, she got straight. That was nasty. A burning from the grave. That was great. Tamika put a little oomph on that one. I was like, God damn, lady. I was like, I like her as a lawyer too. Like shit, I wouldn't want her prosecuting me for real. She brought that heat. She brought brimstone. So yes, Tasha fell apart. It was just this face all day. I no, don't, what, huh, what, how, huh, guilty, bitch, guilty. And then you sit surprised when all 12 of them say, oh damn, all of them called me guilty, not one woman. Yeah, because you are not a good liar. You're terrible, and you keep lying. It's just Ghost. The only great liar in this whole shit has been Ghost, and actually Tariq's on the come up with his lies. He's not really lying. He's omitting the truth a lot. He's keeping shit out. He's doing very well being sneaky, very reminiscent of his father. But yeah. So Method Man taught her ass a good lesson, but more importantly, he found from her failure. He found out when he offered to Tamika, like, man, just join us. Like, you're gonna be perfect for this. And she's like, no, she's a dub. Shorty dubbed me. Now she's a dub. Look at her. She's guilty. Cause like, yeah, how could I recruit? Why would I join this team to lose? You seen what I did to her in like 10 minutes. That was, and she's like, that's low level. I'm not finna join the losing. No, sorry, no thank you. And Tasha's a bitch. And I'm like, yes. And Tamika know the kind of money she ain't got. So what's the plus in it for Tamika? So I understood that. I would definitely turn down. I'm with her on turning down Tasha and Method Man's offer. But Method Man learned that it may not be as personal as because she doesn't really believe that Tasha's the queen pen. Nobody ever believes it, and like he said, Saxe is the key. So now we see that Method Man is coming after the true weak point, the only thing they could go all in on, and it's this hunch about Saxe. So I'm guessing and hoping that they're finna do a lot of digging. Saxe is gonna get wind of it, right? Midway hot take. Midway hot take. This is my hot take. Next episode. Okay, we don't go too far in the future. We talk about next episode. Next episode, right? We're going to see Saxe. He's going to get wind, or he's going to be doing something to cover up something because he knows they're looking into him. And anytime Saxe get flustered, he starts doing the most, and he just fucks everything up. And he's gonna expose himself next episode. Next episode, we see Saxe, we see his weakness, and we see Method Man go, ha, got you, right? Cool. So we're off Tasha. She is, and the prison thing, her trying to make, what do you think about her making friends with a girl in prison? Like, if this is just the halfway place till you get to the real prison, like, what is she trying to use Shorty for? Like, what do you mean how you move? Like, I like the way you move. You know how to move around here. You have a whole cell phone. I couldn't even get a morning after pill. Like, you got me the pill and you got a cell phone, bitch. What do you need from me? You got everything you need in this prison. And what? The only threat she got is the big girl, the CEO, that just likes to laugh at her. Like, bitch, deal with it. Like, I don't understand. So, I don't know where this girl comes into play, but clearly she comes into play. So, they just keeping her around because we'll see. Tasha's plan will come out at some point, I guess, and I can't wait to tear it apart when we figure out what it is. Now on to Mary J. Last recap, last review, I was saying, damn, is Mary J the real queen pen? I knew. No, she is not. So that question got answered. She is not the queen pen. She is a high level manager. Okay. Her husband or her baby daddy, I don't know if they're married, but the one that called the shots is in prison, still calling shots from prison, and he is living a good life. My man got Coronas on decky. He's like kicked up. He's smashing when he wants to, so that's cool. But we see Mary's problem. She wants to be on top. She's like, I don't want to be the middleman. I want to run this. I know my kids. I know how to do this. But I don't know. I may have given Mary too much credit because she wants the daughter to take over. And I understand the daughter is super smart, right? And she knows that a calming woman presence could keep her brothers in line. And if you listen to a black mama yell at you all day, your black sister ain't too much different. You know what I'm saying? So you get that, oh shit, this is mom. Let's do what she says. So I get that. Like, I get that whole thing. But the father is saying what I'm saying. I think it's the younger brother, not the crazy one, the dark-skinned enforcer, Kane. I don't know my other man's name. I know Kane's name. I can't think of the dude with the curly top. But the father wants him to be in charge, and I can see why. Because he's the diplomat. Like, you don't want a hothead. You don't want the trigger man to run your operation. He's the trigger man. He's the enforcer. So that's what Kane is good for. And I was like, damn, Kane, Abel. I mean, that's not dude's name, but Kane. I'm like, what's up with these Kanes? These Kanans and all this. Why are they all trigger man? Remind me not to, if I have another boy, remind me not to use none of those names. Nothing with a K. Ain't none of that. But anyway, he seems like more of a diplomat, smarter, definitely, a better approach to business. So I could see why the father wants him in charge. And that's why I'm like, oh, the father's pretty smart. And then telling her that I want my daughter to go, even though, Mary knew where that came from. But yeah, like, why bring somebody into the business that doesn't want to be? Because once you do that, even if you get them to run the business, they don't want to be there. Therefore, when it comes to choosing themselves or the business, they're going to be like, I'm choosing myself because, bitch, I ain't want this in the first place. And the father's already peeping that out the gate. So far, so good. The father's the kingpin in prison, and he holding shit down. I like the way he's operating. So that's salute to him. But Mary is getting frustrated with that. And then let's talk their meetup. Her and Tariq's big, you know what? Let's get it out in the open. What I want from you. I'm tired of trying to track you down. Tariq was like, okay, I tried everything I could. I tried dating your daughter. You said dub that. I tried sitting with you at the basketball game. He tried all the nice ghost-like approaches to try to get a conversation with Mary. And then he was like, fuck it, I'm about to just thug it out right here. Call in all my fucking favors to basketball player guy, me and you 5 minutes. And he reveals where he got that big ass satchel of money. You know what? I must say, we did see transactions or pickups or extortion. So we did see some illegal businesses happening. So salute to them. Because a lot of times they just talk about it. They don't show the good illegal shit that we like to see with power. But so they did a little bit of that. Tariq came. I don't understand. His wife friend went in there and got like a little baggie of pills. But oh no, he did send him to the other mom and pop stores to get the drugs. And and then that's when he brought the stripper chick over to keep the main drug dealer out the way. That was creative, I guess. I mean, drug dealers would have just beat the shit out of him, threatened him like what dude was gonna do, or disappear him. But I don't know. Tariq is trying a different, friendlier approach. So far, so good, but won't work because in the drug business, you gotta hurt somebody or something they love at some point. So Tariq hasn't been faced with that yet. But hot take. Well, no, I can't do that. That's too far in the future. Yeah. So they had a conversation. Mary sizes him up like I think she got the wrong idea. Like, she went to her husband to tell Tasha, like, look, your son's working with us now. If he don't do everything we want, he's dead. I don't think that, I think they underestimate the young boy. Tariq knows what he's getting into. I'm pretty sure he did his research, and he knows the consequences of fucking with them and fucking them over will come with. So, and him being a little sly bastard, I don't see him losing. And he's getting real cozy with the daughter, so that might be his protect me plan B. That's what I'm thinking. He might be kind of feeling her a little bit, but he's definitely looking at her like, yo, as long as you fucking with me and you in love with me, or if I could get you to get in love with me, maybe if something happens, they won't knock my fucking head off and I get to redo it again. So that's what I'm thinking. But yeah, but I think that Mary fucking underestimated him for real, and that's gonna blow back in her face. And then there was a good lesson in this, right? All you criminals, you may be watching now. All you fucking criminals that do the crime, but don't videotape it. Don't go on live. Just do the crime, get your money, get back home. What the fuck is the... Why do you gotta, I'm doing coke and shit. Look at we selling shit. This how we, nigga, yes, the police are lined up. That's a lesson for y'all. That was like a gem. Like, just stop posting shit. But that won't stop. They love it. They love the clout. They love that type of shit. But I can't wait to see the type of business they do, and I can't wait to see more interaction between Tariq and Mary, because Mary want nothing to do with Tariq. She's like, ugh. Like, this boy... Gotta watch his ass. You know what I'm saying? What else was there? Was there anything else important I might be missing? We went through Mary and that drug empire. We went through the nasty professor. I think that was it, right? How did it end off? How did we end? Damn, y'all, how did this episode end? Oh, it ended with that conversation, right? Yeah, I think so. Yes, that's how it ended, with that conversation. Yeah, we made it to the end. See, that was quick. Damn, I didn't even know that. But yeah. So I think episode 3 was better than 2. Let's get straight into who won this episode. You know who I'm gonna get this one to? Who I think won this episode? I think the father won. Mary J's husband. For sure. I think he won because his little screen time he had all had powerful, like, it was powerful energy behind it. The little show of him in prison drinking a Corona, that's big shit. That lets you automatically know he's not to be fucked with, right? And he calls all the shots still. The link up with Mary after they smashed, him letting her know like, yo, this is my kids. This was not the plan. Just do what I asked. And her doing what he asked, right? So I was like, okay, Pops. He definitely took control of this. So salute to that man. Don't know his name. Diego? I think it's Diego. Yeah, for sure. So I think Diego definitely won this episode for me. He did a damn good job with the little screen time he had. Who was the loser of this episode? Definitely the professor. Like, come on, brother. Like, it's nothing good that's finna happen from that. Smashing your student, and then what? You give her the meats. You give her the Beats by Dre. You give her the Arby's. We got meats. Boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you think she's supposed to what? Disappear? Ain't gonna want that no more. Ain't gonna want you to write a book about it. You done started a whole new possible professional problem. Then you did it next to old girl's office, knowing that there was a slight, maybe any chance that she could come in and hear what you're doing. So like, bruh, for what? For what? And you ain't even use no condom. You just went that thing raw doggy. He was a nasty dick nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he definitely lost the episode for me. Like, the fuck, bruh? Like, just all around bad mistakes with him on that one. But yeah. Oh, favorite scene? What was my favorite scene of these episodes? I like the meeting. I like the Kane following his brother there, the interaction with the online drug. I like that. That had a lot in there. Okay, you had him trying to go a different route, trying to be cool, diplomatic, drop it down. But then you see, when his nigga started disrespecting his mama, he was finna up that pistol. Now, he probably would have murdered dude. I don't think he's to be slept on. Kane is out here like a wild animal. So you like, oh, we ain't fucking with Kane. But it's the quiet niggas with the curly tops that you need to worry about. I like that scene. It had a lot in it. You know what I'm saying? Had a lot in it. But yeah, man. That was my episode 3 review. Hope y'all fucked with it. Get in the comments. Tell me if I missed something that you wanted to hear about. We need to talk about. You know I'm going to have that conversation with you in the comments. What you think going to happen in episode 4? You know what I'm saying? Holla at me. Hop in these comments. Ask me whatever. Tell me something. Put me on. You know I'm there. I'm there ready for the shits. And if you fuck with this, man, share it. Share it to the other power people. Tell them to come through and stop by. We doing this till the end of the season. And then we going to do this for Tommy's book. We a power family, baby. All right? And with that, man, your boy Real is out, man. Y'all have a good one. Peace.